Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to here at Runyon Field for the softball game 2 of the doubleheader between the Merced Blue Devils and the Ohlone Renegades. First pitch strike at 2:22 p.m. Sorry, folks, I might be a little bit behind. I'm trying to write in all the lineups here for both teams. Get myself my score sheet ready to give you guys the best stats here. Ground ball, left side, foul. Oh, 2 coming in. Pop fly, left side, shallow left field, coming in late Roman, and it's going to fall. Ball kicks away to her right. Rounding second into second base with a stand-up double. Number 2, Lacey Nysom. Oh, a pitch, here it comes. Strike on the inner half of the plate. Ball, 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss. Whew. I'm looking down as I'm doing all this. 0-2, here it comes. Pop fly right side, tracking out, heads up fans out here. Lands just foul. Ball, 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Foul ball back, kind of the same spot. Oh, just hit the screen. It didn't go out of play. Okay, the Renegades lineup has been written in. I'm now ready for them. Now during the break, I'll catch up on Merced here. All right, 2-2. Here it comes. Inside, running third. No throw. I mean, if you're a Renegade here, you're already starting in a pretty rough spot. You got 3-2, runner third, hoping to just get an out here, not result in a walk. Ground ball right side, fired through to right field. Going to 1. Safe there. That'll be an RBI single for number 24, Amy Villa. Ball in the outer half of the plate. Strike. Lower part of the plate. Ground ball. Oh, just past the dive of the shortstop. 2 on with nobody out. I mean, they're threading hard here. This is a big change from the beginning of the game that we saw the Merced team have. I mean, they're kind of lighting Vigil up here. Vigil hasn't had the best counts and the best spot to produce anything kind of special here, but, I mean, they're coming out hot. 2-0 to start the count off. All right. As that strike comes in, we hear a nice verbal yes from Vigil on the mound here. I mean, we've talked about it. The story of Vigil has been very emotional. She's very passionate, very emotional. Ground ball straight back at the middle to center field. They're going to be waving her home. Plate to plate. Cut off by the first. Safe at home. So mark it down as an RBI single for Hayden Priddle here. Now up, number 7, Ava Oberti. Pop fly, ranging right. Just foul, out of play. I mean, so far this is going to be a sign. This inning right here will be important for the Renegades, is what I'm trying to say. What's going to happen here is they're going to have to get out of this inning having 2 runs at most, because the Renegades only put up 1 last game, and without the ability to be able to come back, they're not the greatest team when down. So if you can limit the damage here, Vigil can just limit what's going to happen with a strike there on the inner half of the plate. If she can just limit the damage, keep her team in a good distance, and not be too far out, then I mean this is still attainable. But as of right now, it's not looking too good for the Renegades here. Line drive, just past second baseman. Runner at third, rounding 4. No throw at home. There'll be another base hit RBI. So far, no one has got out and no weak hit balls yet. I mean, I would bet a lot that this is coming from Vigil starting the last game. They've seen Vigil, they've seen her pitch, they've seen how she throws, and I mean, they already got her number. They're ready to go, and they're ready to come out hot, as we've just seen. They're not afraid to start swinging the bat and being aggressive, and if they continue this game might end in 5 innings. Strike on the inner half right there. Strike on the outer part of the plate. That's a great pitch. This is a great way. We've seen Sienna fight back in pitches and at-bats. I mean, with her having the highest walk rate and also the highest opponent batting average on her at 467, it's hard for her to really find the proper spot in the zone. If she's pitching around too much, she's giving up a walk, as she has around 18 walks in the season so far in her few appearances. But when the ball's in the zone, half the time the hitters are getting on base. Ground ball left side. Goes to third base. Goes across diamond, back to first base. Safe on the scoop at first. Ball just high and outside. I mean, so far, with how the first 5 batters of this inning started, line drive right side through the gap. Everyone advances 1 base. Throw the first, safe, not in time. Bases loaded now with 1 out. I mean, as I was saying earlier, so far, through the first 5 hitters, now through the first 7, you're pretty scared for this inning. I mean, we have 1 out on still a hard line drive to the third baseman. So you got to wonder and question as a Renegades player, we got to find a way around this. We cannot give it up the big inning, especially in the first. This is going to be the first game this season where the Renegades will have given up a big inning in the first inning. It's been the story of their season has been big innings. Every fourth inning or sixth inning so far has been a big number for the opposing team. But in the first inning, this is something new. This is something I would 100% bet just because they've seen Vigil before and they have her number already. So there's nothing new. They already know the pitch scheme. They know how she's going to throw, and they're coming out hot. There's a big pitch here. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away left side. Ground ball up the middle to 1. Safe at first base. Drop the ball. I think we're going to mark that down as, I mean, it wasn't the greatest throw, but might say E3 here. Had the ball in the glove, just kind of popped out there. Stay hot, Ams. Let's go, kids. Stay hot. I mean, after this hitter here, if the inning continues, they're going to have hit through the order in the first inning. That's not something you want to see as a Renegade coming into this game confident. I mean, you're sure you might have had a rough start and rough game in game 1, 11-1, but you want to come in and be able to have a positive, different game, especially because maybe most of that game you felt it was just the pitcher. I mean, Priddle was dominant in the last game. She only gave up a few hits and only gave up 1 run, which just came in the later innings. So as a Renegade, you got to think, well, maybe it wasn't necessarily all our fault. It was great pitching, didn't adjust in time. But now you're coming in here and you're giving up 4 runs at least in the first inning. So this is something you got to change. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off to the right side. Somebody's going to have fun finding all these balls. I mean, these are deep inside these bushes on the right side of the foul territory here. 1-2, here it comes. Ball high and outside. Outfield playing pretty straight away here. A little bit shifted to the right. And on the left side, Lily Roman's hugging the line a little bit, but not much. Moving more straight away now. Ball high and outside again. I mean, looking at the similarities from game 1 to game 2, this is kind of the same thing. This is the same story of Vigil has been in a hitter's count. And been in a pitching count. Been in a good pitcher's count, 1-2, 0-2. Here comes the 3-2. Walked her. Ball 4. So now, folks, if you're just joining in, you're like, oh, the game just started, the top of the lineup. No. This is now the 10th hitter of the inning, and it is 5-0. This might not be, if you're a Renegades fan tuning in, this is not what you want to see to start the game. Strike on the outer half. Line, just foul left side. Into our away pitching dugout, looks like. So now, here's where it gets interesting. You have the leadoff hitter who had a leadoff double to start the game, and she's already seen a slap hit, just foul on the left side. She's already seen Vigil in this inning, let alone she already saw her whole game last game, and now she's seen her in the same inning. You can only imagine that number 2 here is coming in with extreme confidence, positivity, and a great mindset of, I know what I can do and I know I can execute it. Ball bounced to the plate. I'm opening up my gum pack here, and it's quite warm. It's been in the sun about 3 hours, and it's quite melted, unfortunately. 1-2, here it comes. Slap hit, down third base line, just foul. Big pitch here. 1-2. Slap hit, down the third base line, fair ball. 1 run scores. They hold her at third. RBI single for Lacey Nysom there. Julia Marshall calls time here. I mean, this is hard if you're Renegade here. I mean, you're coming in, and it seems we're already going to get a pitching change. Looks like Amanda Dilsaver will be coming into the game here. And Julia Marshall will meet with her team on the mound, try to corral them in, get out of this inning. I mean, if Merced keeps putting in on runs this inning, you might as well just say goodbye to the game. I mean, the run rule will be in effect within the first inning. Granted, it won't happen until the fifth if the Renegades don't score at all, but you don't want to be in this run rule category. You don't want to be mentally deep into a hole by the time, I mean, they haven't even hit yet. They haven't even gone back into the dugout to collect their thoughts and hit. They're still trying to fight with only one out in the inning. So we'll take a break here, get Amanda Dilsaver warmed up, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds. And we're back. 0-0 pitch, low for ball one. We have some defensive changes here for you at home. Amanda Dilsaver is now here on the mound and switches out with Sienna Vigil is now in right field, I believe. And we have Caden Davis now at first base. And I believe that's everybody. 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, center field. Cut off, 1 run scores. Waving a second. Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs will score on the 2 RBI single. Adding to Amy Villa's RBI count in the inning for 3 RBIs. Ball low for the first pitch of the at-bat. I mean, folks, you might be watching this and you might feel a little bit sad. I do have a baseball update for you, though. Armando Galan over there broadcasting the baseball team. As of right now, in the, let's see, it is the bottom of the second inning. Ohlone College Renegades are up 4-0. So there you go. We have some positives on this dark side of this little train we got going on here, but if you want to tune in there, we also have on our Athletics YouTube channel. We're live streaming both games at the same time. I'm down here, and you got Armando Gallant up at the top. So we're all good here. Strike on the lower part of the plate. I mean, technically, you do have somewhere to put her. You only have runners at first and second here, but you don't want to walk. I mean, a walk just bleeds this inning out longer. As I say, ball in the dirt, runners advance. They take a look back at home, but they're going to stay at their spot. We're now back to the same trend we've been having this whole inning. Bases loaded yet again. Hayden Priddle up to bat. Ball in the dirt, blocked. Hayden Priddle was the hero of last game. Did a lot for the team, kept the momentum going. So we'll see what she can do here. Maybe extend this inning, add some more runs to their total. Strike on the lower part of the plate. Ball. And you might be looking out there and be like, oh, who's catching today? Well, it's actually Sydney Henry. This is her first catching appearance here on the home field at Runyon Field. And, I mean, so far she's doing great. Give her props. This is a hard position. Line drive, left side. Thought about going back to third. Went to home. Got her a home. Got a much-needed out there. Didn't result in a run. That's huge. Two outs for the Renegades here, which seemed impossible. Ground ball left side to the shortstop. Flip to second base. Got him. That was a much-needed 3 outs there. And, I mean, there's not much to say. You saw it unfold. You saw the pitching performance. I mean, the Renegades are going to have to come out here and hit. If there's a 0 put up on the bottom half of that first, it's might as well pack her bags. But let's not lose up hope here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, to our Ohlone Athletics YouTube channel, streaming the softball doubleheader second game between Merced and Ohlone College here at Runyon Field. And, I mean, if you're just tuning in, take a look at the top left here at our score bug, and you're gonna be wondering what happened. I mean, it was just a rough turn of events for the Renegades. Not very much production of outs. I mean, it took them. The game started with Sienna Vigil up on the mound. She got 1 out. That's all she recorded for that inning. She got pulled out for Amanda Dilsaver, who recorded the next 2 outs. And hopefully the Renegades see that 8 up there in the top of the first and use that as motivation to do something here. They put up 1 run in the last game, which is not going to win a game. It's not going to win any game. You got to put up more. Foul back to the screen here. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to do something that makes you uncomfortable so you can win this game. And I went into the dugout where Coach Julie and Coach Ermi were talking to me, and they were looking for a prayer. I mean, they were looking for something that can get this team motivated and get them active to make some runs happen. So far, I mean, if you look back at the previous games this season, just from the last 6 games, they haven't put up much runs. I mean, the most runs they put up all season was against Butte on an 11-9 fouled off her foot seams. But, I mean, their highest run production was against Butte on January 30th, where they put up 9 runs. They still lost 11-9. So even when they put up the enough runs that they think they need, their defense or their pitching staff just can't back them up. I mean, their opening day with their doubleheader, they only put up 1 run, and the team outscored them 35-1. And you just can't do that as an organization that wants to be successful. I mean, they're 0-8 with not very much close games. I mean, it's a very convincing 0-8. And now, after this last game, now they're 0-9. Pop fly back to the pitcher. Pitcher tipped up for glove in fair territory. I mean, I'm calling that a hit. It's a short little, practically a chopper of a little fly ball, and no one called it and just tipped it. I mean, that's a great bloop if you're the Renegades here. You're happy to see that bloop land right there. Now up number 14, Lily Roman, who this last weekend was our player of the game. I mean, we had a whole spotlight on her, showcased her kind of personal life, what she does on the ins and outs, her music, her favorite food, how she's motivated, all this kind of things. And I mean, that was great. Hopefully it's a series we can continue to keep doing so you guys at home can really understand and know our players on a personal level. And Lily has been one of the most dominant at times. She's very up and down, and when she's up, she is high up there. She didn't get out once during one of the games this past weekend, which led her team to almost a victory. It was extremely close. But those kinds of games where you have a hitter who can produce exactly what you need her to do, especially in the 2-hole here, is exactly what Lily needs to come up and do as she gets walked here in a 3-1 count. So, I mean, this is textbook what the Renegades want. And especially with who's coming up next, Amanda Dilsaver. She is the hitter of the team, I will say. She's come in clutch so many times and put up such good numbers in every situation that she possibly can that, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something happens here. There seems to be some magic in the air with how they're both, we got the first 2 leadoff hitters. Maybe this is going to be a pop fly, center field. Ranging in. Caught center field. 1 down on the inning here. Now up to bat, Sydney Henry, who's also been having a decently good season too. She's hitting .261 with a .348 slugging percentage and a .370 on-base percentage. Or excuse me, .292 on-base percentage actually. But I mean, she's been having herself a good season. She has 1 stolen base. She's putting the bat to the ball. There's been a lot of chances where she can get a productive swing and a productive out that she can move forward for her team. And hopefully in this at-bat, she can poke it to the right side, through a gap, move everyone up, and keep the line going. Fly ball, left side, right side, excuse me, through the gap, to the wall, run to the wall. 1 runner scoring, 2 runs scoring. Sydney's on second with a stand-up double. Great piece of hitting right there. Took her time, saw the zone, knew what she wanted to hit, and she got that first pitch, which was a swing and the miss. She got that same pitch back, and that's exactly what she needed to do during that. I mean, so far this is 2 times better than the first game. First game they lost 11-1, and I mean, so far they've doubled their production. Great pitch there for a strike on the inner half. I mean, that was honestly a great spot. Right on the inside part of the plate. Nothing you want to hit as a hitter on an 0-1 count. There's no reason to go for that, especially with 1 out runner at second. You want to see a pitch to hit, but now you got to widen your zone, choke up on the bat, get your foot down early, and execute a good swing here. 0-2 coming to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now here's Sienna Vigil, who also is a storybook player for this team. I mean, she has the most at-bats, most plate appearances. Foul ball back to the screen. She's seen the most out of all this whole entire team, and she has the best numbers. I mean, she's hitting .417 with a .667 slugging percentage and a .440 on-base percentage. Those are amazing numbers. That .667 slugging percentage is amazing. That is exactly what she needs to do here. When she has runners in scoring position ready for her to get a hit, she executes. Especially with Sydney Henry here. I mean, you hit one, there's a major gap over on the left side of the field here, left center. Center fielder's playing very much on the right side of the field here. And I think also in Sienna's mind here, she's hoping to really put up a run, give her team some more light off of all the runners she had to give up. Interesting bunt attempt there. It was 0-2, and she squares the bunt, fouls it off, and, by rule, it's now strike 3. So, interesting bunt attempt there. Not sure if she thought it was one strike, what the situation was, but Coach Julie Marshall is definitely upset with her and upset with the team here. Not much fight going on, but, I mean, 2 runs. Hey, 2 runs is 2 runs. It's one more than the last game, especially in the first inning. Come out hot. Hopefully, they can keep this energy going forward and show why they can win this game. But we'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, to our doubleheader action of your softball game between the Renegades and the Merced Blue Devils. Score is 8-2 currently, with that strike coming in there on the lower part of the plate. Good pitch down there. Here's Bree, who last inning was the only out of the first 9 hitters. Weak pop fly, third base, caught. Good play over there by Cam Gilbert. Just a little weak kind of liner, fly ball almost there, just to Cam. Basically right where she was playing. She's hugging the line. So it was a very easy play there. Off speed there. High for a ball. I mean, if I'm Merced here, I'm happy where we're at. Scored 11 in the whole game last game. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. I mean, as we were saying, if I'm Merced here, we scored 11 in the first game in total, and as of right now, we have 8. So you can only imagine how confident they are, knowing that they have a cushion for the rest of the game. I mean, we've seen only maybe 1 or 2 games that the Renegades have even put up 8 runs. It's kind of a far out task for them. So having 8 runs on the board in the first inning gives you so much confidence and just freeness to play how you like. Strike right around the knees. If I'm Dill Savory here, I'm really hoping for a double play ball. You got one out. Get out of this inning really quickly. Don't give up a run. Let your infield do the work. Slap hit, left side. Ranging. Oh, got our glove on it, but just foul. Ground ball up the middle. Throws a second for one. You can only get one out of it. Runner goes, throw it on a second. Just a little bit late. I mean, good attempt there by Sydney. Her first throwdown of the game on a runner stealing. And last game we saw a lot of stolen bases. I think that their motto for them in that game was to really steal bags, be aggressive on the base paths. But in this game, new catcher, try to test out the arm, and it make you wonder what they decide to do from this point on. Fly ball right side, ranging over. Lily, and caught it on a sliding play. What a play by Lily Roman over there in right field. Way to show her range, way to show her speed, and secure that last out of the inning. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, for the bottom half of the second inning here. Now someone who's up, someone we want to talk about. I mean, we have Viv Lozano here, who doesn't play very much because of an injury that she's recovering from. So she's not cleared to be in the field yet, not cleared to run on that knee. But she can hit. And so she wasn't used last game, but she probably will be used more. I mean, she has the highest average. I think she's ranked 4th or 5th in the conference for her average. And, I mean, she's sitting at a 600 average in 5 games played with only 5 at-bats. You know, that is the weak part, is the less at-bats. So you can say, for example, Sienna Vigil has 24 at-bats, and she's hitting .417. But still, Viv, she has 3 hits, 3 total bases. She's struck out twice. Ground ball, right side. Through the glove of the second baseman. And there you go. I mean, that's why she's in. She can get the ball in play on a hard hit ball, which results in a hit. Now we're going to have a pinch run substitution here. Number 4, Caden Davis will be on the base paths running.
Now batting, number 23, Cameron Gilbert.
And for anyone wondering at home, Caden Davis is the flex player on this team. So they're going to switch out for the designated player, which is basically the DH, or if you're a baseball fan, the designated hitter, and now have Caden run. So this gives a bigger base threat, because Caden can steal bases. They can put a good threat on that base. Here's the 1-0. Here it comes. Ground ball. 4, 6. Not in time. Oh. Surprising call there. The umpire saw the shortstop. Number 2, Lacey, was off the bag. So we're safe all around. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Now up, Jazz Arcia. Line drive up the middle. Everyone advances one base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Talk about stepping up to the plate and being a presence. I mean, the Renegades haven't had this kind of presence in the box yet. And, I mean, that's a huge hit because now you're at the top of the lineup. You're up to the very top. Foul wall back behind us. In the bushes yet again, so have fun finding that ball. But, I mean, this is what the Renegades have been needing. They've been needing big hits in big times when it matters. And this is when it matters right here. Fly ball. Right field, shallow right field. Second base calling for it. She catches it. Here comes Lily Roman. Here's a hitter who can get on base. She finds ways to poke it in any gap she can, and she has speed to advance a single to a double. Ball high and away. And for anyone wondering the baseball score, the Renegades are now up 7-0 in the bottom of the third with nobody out. Ball left side. Throw to home. Force out at home.
Now batting, number 8, Amanda Dilsaver. Let's go, Merced. You're out.
Line drive, center field, ranging back. Off the top of the wall. 1 run scores. Second run is coming home. Lily Roman around third, and she will score. A line drive, 3 RBI double.
Now batting, number 32, Sydney Henry.
Ball. I mean, talk about a great swing. For a second, when I was watching that, I thought that might have actually gone out. It hit the very top of the wall, almost at the yellow, to make that a grand slam. I mean, what a swing of the bat there. Pop fly right field, back into the stands yet again. And, I mean, all of a sudden, if they can keep this inning going, it's become a very attainable game. We were thinking at the beginning of this game, 8-0, it's, kind of out of their reach. They haven't come back from a game yet all season. I mean, they haven't won a game all season. So you're 0-9, coming in with giving up a lot of runs and getting run ruled in 6 innings. You're not very confident, but pop fly short, pop fly foul, just hits top of the net. Here's a big pitch here. 1-2. Sydney Henry. Line drive up the middle. Ranging to the left. Picked it up. Throw it. Got him at first. Even with the end of the inning kind of resulting in something the Renegades would have wanted more from, they've still got to be happy. Putting up 3 runs in the second, They're slowly chipping away. If they can continue this streak, letting each inning pile up more and more runs, they will all of a sudden be extremely close to where they want to be to possibly win this game. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, to the top of the third inning here. We've got an eventful game. I mean, last game was really a pitcher's duel, but duel is a strong word, practically a one-sided duel. The Merced pitching staff basically dominated the Renegades that game, only put up 1 run to their 11. But here, I mean, it started out rough. Vigil gave up a lot of runs. Ground ball, right side, gloved, bobbled a little bit, flipped to second, just to the right side. And unlucky for the Renegades here, that ball was actually thrown into the dugout. So it's going to be a free base for them. Rather than it being just a single, it's going to end up being a double on the throwing error. Fly ball, center field. Ranging into Sienna. Catches the ball, looks a second. No harm done, 1 out. Wild pitch. Advances the runner to the third. Strike. Upper part of the plate. That pitch had some whiz on it, I will admit. That was a good, hard fastball right there at the upper part of the plate. I mean, that's hard to hit. Those are quite difficult to read out of the hand. 1-1. Ground ball, left side, right through the umpire's legs. To the left fielder. Diaz throws it in. RBI single for Mason Priddle. Renegades looking for a double play here. Get them out of this inning with hopefully only giving up 1 run here. Now here comes Hayden, who already has an RBI on the day in the first inning. Off speed, line to left. Caught by the third baseman. Back to first, not in time. Great play by Cam, though. I mean, that was a slow, kind of loopy line drive at her, and that was a great spot to take your time, get the ball, secure it, and then make a strong throw back to first. Not in time, but still great execution. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Couldn't cleanly pick it up by Cam Gilbert, but, I mean, kind of a hard play. Chopper left side on the backhand side. Had to make a quick throw to first. Just couldn't field it cleanly. Probably too much going on in the head there. Worried about where to go, how hard to throw it. But not too much damage done. Way to block it still on the left side. Now here's a position that Dill Saver doesn't necessarily want to be in. 2-1 with 2 outs. With a hitter who hasn't gone on base yet. I mean, this is where Bree is going to want to be able to get on, continue this inning, but so far she's 0 for 2 with a put out and unassisted by the shortstop. Both the shortstop, so I can imagine number 25, Kiara Tiamani, is definitely expecting the ball here. I mean, she's been lining out to the shortstop pretty often today. So you can only imagine she's ready for anything at short there. Off speed, waited on it. Short fly ball between left and shortstop. Ball kicks behind. One will score. And that will be a stand-up RBI double. Score is now 10-5. Runners at second and third, 2 outs.
Let's go, Merced. Come on, Gab. Good eye, man.
High for ball number 2. Number 17 here, hoping to extend this inning, put some more stats on her stat sheet, hopefully knocking 2 more RBIs for her. Line drive up the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. Sending the second runner on a misplay in center field. Play at the plate. Safe. Couldn't field the ball cleanly. The ball was there in time, just couldn't pick it up. That'll be a 2 RBI, probably a 2 RBI single, advance on the throw over to second.
Here we go, Matt.
Now up to bat, Rodriguez, number 1, had RBI single in the first inning. Got out on a 3-6 put out. Little looper, left side. Sienna calling everybody off. Corrals it in for the 3rd out of the inning. Luckily, only kept that inning to 4 runs. Could have been worse, but I mean, as a Renegade, you're just very upset that you can't get an inning with 0 runs. I mean, they did that in the 2nd inning, but when you lead into the 3rd by giving up 4, you're just not feeling as confident as you want to. Julie will have a conference with her team outside the dugout, hopefully smacking some sense into them, getting them motivated, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, to the 3rd inning of work here at the Runyon Field in this doubleheader, 2nd game between Ohlone and Merced. We have a 12-5 game here. The score might tell you it's pretty one-sided, but, I mean, there's still a chance. The Renegades shouldn't feel like they're out of this. I mean, they put up 5, which is on average a good amount more than they normally put up. So, granted, they do have 12 ground ball back up in the middle. Throws the first one down. I mean, I was going to say, if you can have a beginning here, maybe there's some life in you, but after a first pitch ground out back to the pitcher, it's hard to get a lot of motivation back. Well, now here comes Sienna Vigil, who had an unfortunate last at-bat with probably a mental mistake she will regret for the rest of the day of bunting on 2 strikes to give her the strikeout. And that ended that second inning, which had a pretty good automatic take there, it seemed. Didn't even take the bat off her shoulder. Maybe this is a little tip from Coach Julie Marshall to kind of just let her players get in a deeper count instead of swinging at first pitch. I'm assuming that especially came off of that last first pitch ground out there on a 1-3 put out, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's another automatic take here. Good take there on ball 2. It is exactly what Julie Marshall wants to see here is that her players working a count, getting into a deeper count so they can have a better hitter's advantage. I mean, a 2-0 count is a great advantage. You can kind of pick what pitch you want to hit here. Swinging a drive, right field, falling backwards. Caught over the shoulder from number 10, Emily. My goodness, what a catch out there.
Now batting, number 66, Vivi Lozano.
Hey, hit a laser last time. Aim 2 last time.
Now Viv Lozano on base with one of the few hits at this bottom order of the lineup, down from number 6 to 9. Not many hits through this lineup yet. Only 5 on their day, but I mean, 5 more than what they were kind of projected to get from last game. And if you guys are looking for a baseball update here up on the baseball complex about, I don't know, 200 feet from us, just up the hill a little bit, the Renegades are currently winning 11-0. That's a positive score you definitely want to be hearing, especially when you're down here watching this 12-5.
Let's go, Merced.
Put some light into you, perhaps. Well, with 2 outs, 0-2 count. Here it comes. Fly ball left side, ranging into her left. Caught out there in left field. Well, that'll be it for the bottom of the 3rd. Merced scores 4 in the 3rd, and Ohlone goes 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Back to our top of the 4th inning here, the Runyon Complex, on the basin of Mission Peak in the Ohlone College Hills. I mean, speaking of the peak, it is a beautiful day outside today. It was raining a lot this last 2 days. Muggy weather. Nothing really. I mean, very unfortunate weather. You didn't really want to be outside very much. And first pitch strike there. And I mean, it's almost like the softball gods are here with us. Yeah, I mean, the rain, whether we like it or not, the rain makes it look pretty out there. The hills are bright green, shining strong over there. I mean, you can't get really much of a better day. You got the wind blowing in, probably 8 to 10 mile an hour gusts out there from right to left field. It's kind of swirling. It's changing as I speak. It's, kind of going out to the center and then going left field, right field. It's kind of all over the place, but not as bad as game one, which is a good sign for the fielders. Good off-speed pitch, just missed high. But, I mean, yeah, it's kind of surprising. There's not any sign of rain. Hopefully no sign of rain tomorrow as well for our 3 games. Fly ball left side. Ranging back. In and out of the glove of Sienna Vigil. Slides into the wall, picks it up. Cuts it back off to Tiamani. Emily gets a double. Sienna Vigil with, I mean, a great hustle play out there, ranging so far to her right, covering the whole gap with her speed. And just, it was in and out of the glove. She was there. She had the play. I mean, if that play was made, that would have been one of the best plays in this outfield so far this season. But, I mean, you got to appreciate the effort. Unfortunately, she got a little banged up on the play. Trainer headed out there. Looks like she'll be okay. Maybe scraped up a little bit, but can't fault her for the effort out there. Unfortunately for the Renegades, even with all that effort, still results in a double, still results in Merced being out here, kind of commanding the game how they want. Even with the Renegades scoring 5 on them in the first 2 innings, doesn't change much. They're still out there being confident, still out there putting the bat on the ball and letting it result in positive plays for them. And fans, if you guys are watching at home, I see you all watching here. Lozano's 5th. Thank you. Thank you, Gaming Runner Productions, for that. That was close. Almost there. But yeah, fans, if you're watching at home, I appreciate tuning in. And I mean, me and Armando, who's not here currently broadcasting baseball, but a bunted foul. If you guys want to hear more of us and give us feedback and comments and how you want the streams to improve with either different score bugs or different things going on, maybe little different facts or things please feel free to send it in the chat. We are looking. We appreciate every single chat you guys give us. That's fouled off to the left side. I mean, we're here to make it a good streaming experience and a good experience for you guys at home who aren't able to come out and watch your girls play. And I'm glad that everyone here can enjoy a good experience on our YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Give us any comments, any chats. Short fly ball left side, kind of ranging in. Caught over there on the left side by Diaz. 1 away. Kind of funny on that too. Sienna actually slid on that play as if she was close to the ball at all. She made a little sliding play, and Julie out there goes, great effort, see? Strike on the outer half of the plate there. Hopefully, I mean, it's hard to see the light in this situation when you're down by, so many runs, but hopefully the Renegades can kind of pick up some light, pick up some energy, especially with maybe Sienna kind of being, her goofy, uplifting personality in center field. Maybe that can bring some light back to them. Because as me and my partner Armando were talking about last game, it was nice to hear them talking on the field. Nice to hear them with some energy out there, and now it's kind of lacking. Ground ball up the middle. Sienna ranges in. Throws it back to the pitcher. Only runner advances to third. We have a runner at first and third now. great job in coming in quickly there to keep the runner from advancing home, because if Sienna didn't come in as quickly as she could, probably could have scored on that. Runners in the corners. Here's the pitch. Great pitch there for strike one in the at-bat. Number 24, Amy, on first base seems to be threatening to possibly steal over there, taking a pretty big secondary, keeping Sydney on her toes. Fly ball. Left field. Deep. It is gone. I mean, you hate to see that as a Renegade fan, but as a fan of the sport, what a swing. I mean, you couldn't have put a better piece of hitting on that ball. Ball in the middle of the plate, stayed back on it, unloaded those hips, let the bat fly, and that straight in the left center gap. Great piece of hitting. And that adds to Pradell's total of RBIs to 4 RBIs on the day. She had yet to record an out. She has a base hit, a walk, a RBI single, and a 3-run home run. Talk about a day. And Pradell is hit by the pitch. Those are kind of the at-bats as a pitcher that you just hate to have. I mean, you give up a 3-run bomb, convincing home run too. Nothing even, I mean, off the bat, we all knew it was gone. And then the next batter, you hope to kind of turn it around and find yourself in a different mental state, but you hit the batter in the next few pitches of the at-bat, and now you're just kind of going in this downhill spiral. I mean, we know Dill Saver has a strong mentality. Ground ball left side. Could be 2. To second for 1. To first. Got him! Double play. Great fielding out there by Tiamani. I mean, picked up that ball. It wasn't necessarily a hard hit ball. Quick exchange, hand on top, fading to her right side, throw to second, quick exchange from second to first, got him in time. I mean, that is a huge double play to get out of this inning, which it hasn't been a lot of runs. It's only that 3-run home run, but a home run, especially here, is just so deflating as a team. Hopefully, after this double play, can spark some energy and some light into this team to come back and hit in this bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, to our stream on the Athletics YouTube channel here with a 15-5 game. I mean, I will say 15 runs, that's rough. It's hard to give up 15 runs and think you have a chance, but honestly, you can't count them out. They put up 5 runs in the last few innings. Ooh, sharp line drive. Almost kills Coach Ermey over there. But, I mean, as I was saying, 15 runs is deflating, right? You look at the score, 15, it's hard. It's hard to even have a mental state to come back from. But, I mean, the Renegades have put up 5. 5 is more than their average of runs are putting up. And it's only the 4th inning. Swing and a miss right there on strike 2. You got to score some runs before you can get in run rule effect. You don't want to be in run rule effect. You want to have a good I mean, you want to have cushion going into the next innings, but you're down by 10. You got to act like it's a 10-0 game, and you got to stay out of the run rule. In this fourth inning, they need to put up fly ball center field, ranging in center fielder, under it, calls it, can of corn, 1 out. But as I was saying, I mean, you got to put up some runs here. Every inning, of course, you always got to put up runs, but in this inning specifically, coming into the fourth inning, leading into the top of the fifth, this is a do-or-die situation. If you can't rally back off of a deflating 3-run home run that was launched to left center, I don't know. Ball bounces to the plate. Number 1, Jasmine Arcia seems to have recorded her first hit of the season, I believe. This last at bat, got a single, fouled off to the right side. Because on this these stat sheets we have are printed from obviously the previous game, so we don't have this last game's stat sheet. But she was hitting 0 for, and then she had 3 at-bats in 5 games. So I mean, not the most chances. Fly ball right side, straight away, under it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 7, Gianna Diaz.
Here's Gianna Diaz. A big momentum swinger for this team, really. I mean, she's a big bat in the case of once she's on, that's a presence known to the team of when she gets on, it's time to unload some runs here. Want to know? Here it comes. Ground ball left side, 5-6 hole. Backhand, shortstop, all the way to first. Throw on the money, but just late. I mean, what a play by the shortstop. Great hustle by Gianna Diaz to beat that play out. I mean, it was a weak ground ball, deep shortstop hole. But what a play by the shortstop there. Lily Roman up to bat. Here's a hitter who can make contact, but also has resulted in a lot of strikeouts. I mean, she's swung and missed more than any player on this team. But I mean, she's more of a hit or miss kind of hitter right now. Her slap approach can get her on base and move runners over very well. I mean, if you look in the outfield here, you got center field playing way over in left center, and right field's pretty straight away, maybe even hugging the line a little bit. So you have a giant gap in right center field here. Little slap hit left side. Gets behind the left fielder. Julia Marshall waving the runners. Stops him at third base. Huge play there from, I mean, you got to say the ball spin helped him on that one. Lands on the turf, catches the turf just right, spins way away from the left fielder. I mean, that's going to help them. That's a stand-up double for Lily Roman there. Here comes Amanda Dilsaver, who's really the whole reason they're somewhat still in this game. I mean, still in this game might be an exaggeration for some of you at home, but the 3 runs in the second inning is all due to Amanda Dilsaver. She had a 3 RBI double. That was almost a grand slam. I mean, inches away from a grand slam, which would have been amazing to see for this team. Ball high, 2-0. Which makes me wonder, maybe, I mean, granted it is 2 outs, but maybe you don't necessarily give her the greatest pitches to hit. Make her fight for this at-bat. I mean, you have a base open. And if you walk her, you're sitting with a force out anywhere.
Hey, help her out, Merced. Let's go.
The only problem is that you would have Sydney Henry coming up, who also has the 2 other RBIs in this game in the first inning. You have these 2 hitters up to bat with 2 outs who can put these runs across. 2-0 pitch, high, 3-0. I'd be willing to bet. I mean, if I was a bet man, I'd say she's taking all the way here. No reason to swing at this ball.
Next one you said she's taking? Yep. Unless she's banging it.
Runner breaks. Safe. And on that was ball 4. So that's, I mean, this is huge for the Renegades here. You got runners on the corners with a run scoring on that pass ball on the walk. So
Number 32, Sydney Henry.
Boop, all up in your ear, rockin' like bamboo, rockin' like bamboo, bamboo.
Sydney Henry up to bat with a big task. Pop back to the screen. Sydney, your catcher for today's game. Hitting pretty good. I mean, she's in the top 4 of this team, hitting .261 as of before game 1 with an RBI. She only had 1 RBI before this game, or before today. So she already knocked in 2 more, making her total to 3 RBIs. Hopefully her game plan is to definitely knock in at least Lily Roman here. Ball to the screen. Lily breaks, but comes back. Oh, ball's flipped to nobody out there. But on that play, Dill Saver will advance to second. So that eliminates the force out at second, which is great. It keeps Sydney at a bit of a hitter's advantage in the way of she can kind of put it on the ground and hope for the best here. 1-1 coming home. Foul back to the screen. Down to her last strike. Julie Marshall telling her to stay composed, stay up in her stance. She seems to be leaning over just the slightest when she's taking her swing. So Marshall giving her a little bit of help here. 1-2, here it comes. Fly ball, center field, ranging in. Caught for the third out of the inning. I mean, if you're Renegade, that's a great inning right there. Granted, it's only 1 run, but you can see the progress. They're moving up in their confidence to be able to put runs on the board and swing how they want to swing. 6 runs with 7 hits, while Merced has 15 runs with 17 hits. So this is a very, again, one-sided game, but the Renegades aren't necessarily out of this. If they can continue to pitch the way they've been pitching in this later part of the game through the 3rd and 4th inning, I mean, this is anybody's game in a way of holding the away team and keeping this home field advantage to score these final runs. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our broadcast here at Runyon Field on the basin of Mission Pier. We're doing a little check-in on the baseball team as they're streaming right now, and currently it's 12-0, bases loaded, 2 outs, with the Renegades winning, and we'll see them refreshing the stream here, see what happened. As ball 1 comes in. 1 and 2 currently for baseball. And again, fans, if you're loving these streams, if you want to support, keep watching your boys and girls play here. I mean, hit the subscribe button. Like the stream, subscribe to our channel, get the notifications for when we're streaming, when we have streams set up. I mean, we have a busy week. We have a busy week of 1, 2, 3 more games here on the baseball softball field just tomorrow. And we also have the basketball sophomore night. It is their final season of the game. I mean, whoa, final season of the game. Hello. Line drive left field, down for a base hit. Diaz fields it cleanly. Throws it in a second on a one hop.
Nice slide, nice hit.
There you go. Bree gets her second hit of the game here. But yeah, I mean, we got a busy week, folks. If you want to come and stay tuned on these streams, we have all of them set up. They're all upcoming for tomorrow. And I mean, if you want to come out and show up to our even here or our basketball games, they're at Epler Gymnasium. I believe tip off is 6 p.m. I will be there working the table. I believe Armando might be there PAing, but we might have someone else. Fly ball, left center. Vigils are to track it down. A little mix-up on the base pass. Can't tag. Oh, she's rolled off the bag, but she's safely on it. I mean, what a weird play situation of event that just happened there. It was great tracking by Vigil out in left field to pull that ball down in left center. And as it's pulled in, the runner, Bree at first base number 3 was just standing there at second base. Kind of didn't see the ball, didn't know what was going on. I thought it was foul maybe. I don't know. She just kind of stood there. Then as she's running back to the bag, lays out and roly-poly rolls over to the bag.
She was walking back and then the ball was like at her feet.
I mean, wow. It's a blooper if I've ever seen one. Snap back throw to first, not in time. 1-1 here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on base. If you believe in angel numbers, here it is. Here's the pitch. A strike on the outer half. One, 2 here. Ground ball, left side. Throw to second. Safe at second base. Wasn't handled cleanly on the throw. Kind of a low throw there by Kiara Tiamani at shortstop, but I mean, kind of bobbled there too. I mark it down as an error. Not sure who they're going to decide on which person, but definitely an error on that play.
Error because it's not a hit, right?
So mark that down as a fielder's choice for McKenna there, or Michaela, excuse me. Strike 1 in the at-bat. Off speed, popped up inside the infield. Cam ranging over to the left, caught it.
I get it now. Fielder's choice was to second base.
I mean, here's a big hitter. You have the leadoff hitter who already has 2 hits on the day with an RBI. You're hoping to get her out here. Ground ball up the middle. Tipped off the pitcher's glove. Ranging to her left. Throws it first. Safe. Not in time. Julie Marshall coming out here. Definitely going to talk about that call. Kind of come back to the home plate umpire here and discuss what they saw. I mean, it's a tough call. It's a bang play, and the umpire sitting in the 5-6 hole up in the middle of the field, and I mean, farther than most of us here as fans are from the bag. So, as much as we like to slander on umpires, everyone here as fans do, but I mean, they got a tough job. You only got 2 out here, and you got 1 managing balls and strikes, and 1 managing every play at a base. So it's hard to make the correct call. For some people think it's incorrect. I mean, they're doing their best. The Renegades definitely a little upset from that. They were hoping to get out of the inning because, I mean, now you're sitting bases loaded with 2 outs, and who knows what's going to happen here. especially with one of your better hitters coming up. Strike one. All you got to do if you're Amanda Dilsaver here is just execute your pitching. I mean, ignore what just happened. Don't worry about it. Be the better player and wipe your mind and execute where you want to hit. Ball high and outside on the off speed. If the Renegades can get out of this inning scot-free, then no harm done. Foul back to the screen. And down to the last strike of the inning. Can Amy extend this? Or will this be the end of the top of the fifth? Ground ball up the middle, shortstop to second. Got her a second. So a good way to fight back. Let your emotions not get the best of you and make a good play there at second base to, end this inning of could have been extremely bad for the Renegades, but again, got out of it pretty easily. I mean, didn't give up a run, didn't give up many hits there. Still a sloppy inning, but they're going to have to claw back here. They're going to have to dig deep to catch up from this game and score 9 runs here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks.
Now batting, number 25, Kiara Taimani.
Now Kiara Taimani here, hopefully trying to get her team up on some high spirits, get them locked in on some momentum here to swing this game a different way. Ground ball short. Go the first. Got her. Great play there. Textbook play by the shortstop.
Number 5, Sienna Vigil.
Here comes Sienna Vigil, who is going to want to, like I've been saying for every hitter, spark something in this offense. It's been kind of if you're a Renegades fan, you're not necessarily hating how this game has turned out, but it's not what you want to see. You don't want to see the opposing team already be in their 5th at-bats of the game and you're only in your 3rd. It's never a good start, and it's never something you want to see, but if you're Sienna, you just got to fight back. We know she's a mentally tough player. We've talked about Vigil being such a great player, and if there's anyone to lead her offense into a spark of runs here, it's her. Fly ball, left side. Great swing of the bat there. This is exactly what we've been talking about. It's just a great piece of hitting, great swing of the bat, line drive through the 5-6 hole. Can't ask for much more. Now here's Viv Lozano, one of the hottest hitters in the conference. High numbers, great piece of hitting. In high school, little fun fact about her in high school, she led her high school team in 6 hitting stats. She led them in offense. Oh, wow, I said offense. Hello. She led them in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, doubles, triples, and hits. All led by Viv Lozano. You can't ask for much more as a hitter and a player on that team. So she's hoping to transfer her abilities to this team here. Runner goes and the dropped. Foul ball. Even with the foul ball, still great recognition by Sienna Vigil over there. Right when the ball was dropped, she was off. She's ready and she's active on those base paths to get them some kind of boost of something. Snap back fake to first base here. Viv looking to get a base hit here. 2-1, here it comes. Low and inside. Vigil's taking a great secondary over there. She's active. She's ready for any ball to drop. She's definitely reading the pitch as it's going down. I mean, when you're on base, when you're a high-level base runner, you're not just watching the hitter. You're watching the ball arrive to the glove. Ball for their lone dirt. And I would imagine this is where Lozano's going to get switched out. Yep, for Caden Davis. Here it is.
Now batting, number 23, Cameron Gilbert.
While we're doing this change out, let's take a little update of let's see how the Renegades at baseball are doing right now. 12-0 still. Bottom 5. Renegades are up. Did I just click on it and see a home run? Oh, no. Fly out.
Now batting, number 23, Cameron Gilbert.
I thought I just opened up the stream here and saw a home run, but it was unluckily a fly out to center field, I believe. But the way Caden Cuccia was acting was that I was gone. Ball high.
Here we go, Lex. Right now, babe. Happy place. Happy place. Let's go.
Want to know? Here it comes. Fouled off back to the screen. 1-1-1 yet again. Maybe some good spirits here. Yeah, with 2 on base, hopefully some good juju can come around for the Renegades here and try and score these runs. You don't want to put up a 0 in this inning. You want to be a positive outcome. Fly ball, center field, range to her left. Caught it. Tacking up his visual. Headed to third. No throw. Good heads up base running there.
Good job out there.
Now batting, number 1, Jasmine Areca.
Here comes Jasmine. 2 down. Runners in the corners. Line drive, right side. That'll score a run. Throw to first. Not in time.
Hey, way to get it in. Way to get it in, Ed.
Great piece of hitting there by Jasmine. I mean, that's
Number 7, Jayana.
genuinely just textbook exactly what you want to do. You want to just not necessarily be the hero of trying to hit a home run, not trying to do too much. Just poke it somewhere in the outfield, and it'll result in a positive outcome for your team. And that's all the Renegades got to think now. I mean, putting up 1 here is really good. You want to now come in with putting up 1 run. Granted, there's 2 outs, maybe a 2-out rally. You know, turn on your rally caps and come out and ground ball, shortstop. Looks a second, got him a second. Well, folks, that would be exactly what we were talking about earlier. It is the run rule effective in the 5th inning. 8 runs after 5 innings. If you're down by 8, that is the game. So, unluckily for the Renegades, that was their one and only chance to continue this game. 3 more innings, but unfortunately they couldn't. I mean, not necessarily a bad game per se, but not what they wanted. They wanted to put up more runs, wanted to be aggressive. I mean, you look at it, 7 runs. That's not bad. I mean, that's not a bad result. They've been looking and needing for more runs every game, and they finally have it. But it's just not enough. When you're giving up 15 runs and 19 hits, there's not much you can do in that situation. And as the Renegades having 3 errors, it doesn't help. Case you're giving up free base runners and free spots on the base paths for your team to succeed. So, I mean, final takes for this game. Just, it's going to be pitching. It's going to be how can you execute your pitches without getting the opposing team to take advantage of it. Especially with the numbers we're seeing with the lowest ERA of our whole pitching staff being an 8.81, which is Logan Pagsalingen. And, I mean, you can only imagine Dill Saber and Vigil's ERA is going to skyrocket after this game as well. More innings pitched, way more hits allowed, higher earned runs. I mean, it's going to be the theme of probably the year for them is just pitching. They're now going into a 0-10 season with some games that probably you could have won, honestly. There are games that you could have taken advantage and not given up big innings, but you got to live with how you're playing. You got to know that you need to, you got to put up more runs than 7 if you're going to give up 15, right? It's kind of the obvious, but as a pitching staff, you got to limit the damage to less than 10 runs per game. If you're giving up more than 10, the game's out of reach. Unless you're a tier 1 offense, but I mean, I can see in the distance Coach Julie Marshall visibly frustrated with her team, visibly frustrated with how this season's been going. 0-10 is not how you want to start. That's not how anybody wants to start. So hopefully tomorrow when they have a game here, they can pick up the pace. They can turn into a team we haven't seen before. But as of now, they will move on to 0-10, and Merced will move up to 3-7. Thank you all for joining us here on our softball broadcast. Currently, baseball is going on. They are winning by a large margin. I'm not fully aware if there's a run rule for baseball or what, but they're winning by a large margin. That's all I'm going to say. It's 13-0 in the bottom of the 5th with bases loaded, 2 outs. So if you want to tune in on that game as of right now, it's up on our athletics channel right where you're watching this live stream as well. Just click out of it, see the live video, and go ahead and watch it. Support Armando Galan, my partner up there, broadcasting by himself as well. And we'll be back again. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. There's a doubleheader for baseball tomorrow and a softball game in between, or on the second game of that, just as I was saying before. So please tune in on those. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, anything you want to tell us, our email is athletics@ohlone.edu. That's athletics@ohlone.edu. So be sure to send in comments, any questions, anything you want to help us with for our future broadcasts. And we appreciate the support. Like and subscribe. Keep sharing our broadcasts so you can show everyone that you want to talk to, and everyone will be able to watch them. So thank you again. I'm Bodie Ward, my partner Armando Galan of the baseball.